Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome to Tsukihime, a piece of blue glass moon. So last time, I think the story is starting to ramp up now as Shiki kinda encountered something, I guess, when he was checking out the sounds he was hearing, and there was a person there, a man, I guess, and yeah, it was kind of creepy. And Shiki also has a knife now, a memento. So he has it, he's bringing it with him. So honestly, it kind of seems like we're going, or yeah, sooner or later, I mean. Yeah, things are gonna be happening. So anyways, let us continue. As yes, we're heading to school, but there's a commotion here.
それが今朝方あちらの路面で血痕が発見されたそうです。
So this is for the dog, yeah.
血痕？血の跡ってことか。
So it was actually there, I mean.
はい。屋敷の塀にも血の跡がありました。四季様がお眠りの間、警察の方々が昨夜の様子を尋ねにいらしたようです。
それって人が死んでたとか？
いえ、発見されたのは血の跡だけだそうです。
So did Shiki not remember, or did he just think that it was just a dream, right? The road on the east side of the estate, that's where I went to look last night. Blood, a crimson red that stains anything it touches. I don't remember seeing anything that vivid last night. The only things here were the black of night and the biting cold. The warmth of blood was nowhere to be found.
四季様。
いや、なんでもない。それじゃあ行ってくるよ。見送りありがとう。
行ってらっしゃいませ。どうか、みちみちお気をつけて。
Hisui bows deeply. All I'm doing is going to school, but I suppose this is Hisui's way of showing concern for my condition.
ありがとう。なるべく気をつける。翡翠も気をつけて。
I thank Hisui as I wave goodbye and leave the front gate behind. We're going to school. Is Arihiko gonna be there now? He wasn't there last time, right? So if he's not here again, we need to be concerned for him. It's just before homeroom. The classroom is as lively as always. The boys and girls are still locked in a battle over Miss Noel. Thankfully, I don't belong to either camp. I amble over to my desk in the middle of no man's land and...
Yo! 遅いぞっとの!
There he is. He's in school now. Waiting on my window side desk is someone who looks totally out of place in the morning. Not only that,
おはようございます、遠野くん。
so Ciel is with him. He's with someone even more unexpected.
先輩、なんでうちの教室に？
あれ？そんなに珍しいことですか？遠野くんが教室にいるかなってちょっと寄ってみただけですけど。
珍しいことです。普通上級生は下級生のクラスには来ませんよ。下級生のクラスとかもろ異分子って感じで恥ずかしいじゃないですか。
そうですか？遠野くん、割と細かいところに気が利くんですね。でも私はへっちゃらですよ。みんな同じ学校の人たちですから。
What a saint. I'm at a loss for words.
いや、それでも3年と2年じゃ距離が離れすぎです。ホームルーム遅刻しても知りませんよ。
Ciel nods seriously.
その点でも大丈夫です。私、こう見えても走るのは早いんです。下の階の自分のクラスまで1分もかかりません。
She puffs out her chest with pride. Tough in both body and in soul.
お前も口やかましいな、トノ。いいじゃんか、先輩が好きで来てるんだからさ。
Arihiko, being Arihiko, is just sitting on my desk without a care in the world.
いいけど。じゃあ、ホームルームが始まる2分前になったら、自分のクラスに帰らないとダメだよ、先輩。
Suddenly, feeling a wave of fatigue, I voice my discontent and sit down.
乾くん、遠野くんはご機嫌斜めみたいですね。
Inui. Honestly, Inu, right? Inu means dog. Dog Arihiko.
ああ。引っ越し先の生活が性に合わなくて感触を起こしてると見ました。遠野は大抵のことは気にしないですけどね。なんかよくわからないことがあると暴れ出す悪癖があるんすよ。
そうなんですか？遠野くん、あんまり怒りそうにないですけど。
いや、そんなことないんだな、これが。遠野はおとなしそうに見えるだけで爆発するときは爆発するんすよ。割と頻繁にパチッと。
はあ、パチッですか。
そうそう。一度切れると見境がなくなるから、先輩もこいつを信用しちゃダメだぜ。
Arihiko and Ciel continue whispering in front of me.
あのさ、内緒話なら廊下でしてくれないか。人の机でそういうことされても丸聞こえで頭痛いんだけど。
なんと聞こえていたというのか、遠野。
Wait, what? Yeah, I can. I didn't just hear you, I could also see when you tried to slip a hand around Ciel's waist under the guise of having your little discussion and how she immediately slapped it away. If anything, I'm less angry and more disappointed at the sham of a performance. Ciel is covering her mouth with her hands, unsure of how serious we are. She may have actually intended to trade secrets.
おう、これだから文系のメガネ君は俺と先輩のランマンな話を盗み聞くとか哀れにも程がありますな。そんなに日々欲求不満なんですか？新しい妹様はそんなに美人なんですか？今度紹介してくれますか？
I wonder if we're gonna bring like Arihiko, our friends, I mean, to the mansion, right?
アリヒコ、要するに俺に喧嘩を売ってるんだな。
そんなわけないだろう。俺と遠野は輝かしい友人じゃないか。気に食わなけりゃ親とだって殴り合うが、親友とだけは戦わないってのがポリシーなわけ。基本今日に生きる男なんだ、俺。
Wow. A code that puts classmates over your own parents. That's messed up. But yeah, honestly, for me, in this series, in this game, I wish that we are gonna see like a lot of scenes, I mean, or at least our friends, our classmates here would be involved in the story much more, right? Yumizuka, Arihiko right here. I wish that, yes, they would be involved much more, because in Witch and the Holy Night, they were not really involved, right? Only in the like the extra stories. That one was pretty fun because everyone was there, but in the main story itself, yeah, the classmates were pretty much non-existent if we're not in school, right? If it's the like the serious story, they're not involved in any of that.
なるほど。腐ってるな、お前のポリシーは。
なんだ元気のないふりしやがって。根はいつもの遠野じゃんか。たく心配して損したぜ。
My bud pats me hard on the back.
お前、もしかして気を使ってたのか？
ばっかそんなつまんないこと聞くなっての。こういうのはさりげなくやるのが美徳じゃないのさ。
He twaps my back some more. I've known Arihiko for a long time, but there's still a lot about him that surprises me.
それで新しい家はどうなんだ？見たところヘビーにストレス溜まってそうじゃんか。
I like how Ciel is just there listening.
さあどうだろう。とりあえず昨日は妙な夢を見て家の人たちに白い目で見られたけど。
そうか。それは災難だな。
Arihiko nods in sympathy. I turn to the source of the silence. Ciel is watching our stupid conversation unfold with a serious look on her.
先輩？
遠野くん、やっぱり乾くんと仲がいいんですね。
本気ですか先輩。今のを見てそう思えるなんて。そのメガネは度が合ってないですね。
そんなことないです。遠野くん、乾くんの前だと気を抜いてるじゃないですか。無防備で。
For some reason, a bright smile stretches across her face. Arihiko and I look at each other and tilt our heads.
羨ましいな。そうやって何の気負いもなしで分かり合える友人がいるのって憧れます。
Ciel lets out a sigh of genuine admiration.
そうか。
Arihiko and I grimace in unison.
そろそろ時間ですね。私は戻りますけど、遠野くん、今朝のニュース見ましたか？
と、忙しくて忘れてた。まだ見てません。
I mean, actually, we can't really look at the news because sister took out the phone, right? No internet, no TV, no nothing like that.
そうですか。それじゃあ率直に聞きますけど、今朝のニュースで大きなお屋敷が映っていました。
え？
Oh, it was already in the news? You see, we did mention that the police came around to ask some questions.
ああ、それはきっとうちのことかもですね。今朝警察が話を聞きに来たって言ってたし。
That was very fast.
そうですか。遠野くん、あんまり夜遊びしちゃダメですよ。
Ciel dashes out of the room. We watch her leave in silence.
なんだよ。つまんないことなら聞かないからな。
つまらなくはないぞ。大きな疑問として、お前はいつの間に先輩の方から会いに来るほど親しくなってたんだ？
俺に聞かれても返答に困る。話をするようになったのはここ最近だし、今日だって単なる気まぐれなんじゃないか。そういうお前だって親しそうだったじゃないか。
そうでもない。俺は7日もかけてやっと名前を覚えてもらったレベルだよ。
ほう、そりゃ珍しい。一日でなびかない女はめんどくさいから相手にしないってのもお前のポリシーじゃなかったっけ？
波の女はな。だが先輩は別。秘密にしていたんだが、実のところ俺の好みはだな。
メガネの似合う上級生だって言うんだろ。
Arihiko blushes.
わかりましたか親友。
わかるよ。眉唾だけど先輩が言うには俺たち親友らしいし、お前が本気かどうかぐらい読み取れる。先輩は本気で可愛いしな。あの人と話して好意を持たない方がおかしい。俺だってそうだ。
そうかそうか。遠野も先輩の良さがわかるのかってなんですと？
親友なら気が合うものだし、何より趣味も似通うもんだろ。好きな女の子のタイプなんてもろかぶりになっても不思議じゃない。
Our eyes meet. After a brief but meaningful moment, Arihiko nods solemnly.
短い友情だったな、遠野。
ああ、まったくだ。
I send him off with a wave. Just then, the bell for homeroom rings. Where's Umizuka? She's not here? Yeah, Arihiko is here, and then now she's the one not in school. Or maybe she's there, we just didn't see her in the scene. Morning classes end and lunch break begins. Where should I grab lunch? Oh, honestly, I forgot to save. Didn't we have like choices last time? Kind of forgot to save. How about we'll just stay here. I'll eat in the classroom. Yeah. I guess I'll eat in the classroom, but I don't have much of an appetite today. Whenever I feel like this, I always throw up if I eat anything, and the best course of action would be to just rest in the classroom, but... Seeing that mopey face has obliterated any appetite I did have. Okay, I'm definitely skipping lunch. Thanks for that, Arihiko.
悪い、今日はパス。一人で済ませてきてくれ。
なんだ？お前ますます不健康になってくな。何？やっぱお貴族様な新生活は合いませんかね？
Royal lifestyle。
あのな、お貴族様なんかじゃ。ああ、いや、そうかも。あれで貴族じゃないって言ったら何が貴族なんだ？
I mean, honestly, when you live in a house like that, with servants like that, yeah, technically royalty. Like, there's a difference if you have like normal servants. Never mind. Let's just continue.
トイレとかすごいんだぞ、アリヒコ。お前の部屋より広い、そして高い。
マジで？そんな落ち着かない生活したくねえな。
Like, yeah, honestly, when you look at this, when someone says like, yeah, the bathroom is bigger than your whole place, like it would feel weird, and I want to see it at the same time, right? Like, why would you need something that big, right? Why? Arihiko's reaction is a breath of fresh air. It's nice to talk to someone who can relate.
まあ、建物の話は仕方ないとしてもだ。朝は7時に起きても遅いと文句は言われるし、門限は8時だし、おまけに無断外泊すると厳しく詰問されるなんて監獄生活みたいだろ。
の？それはそれでいい話じゃねえか。管理体制万々歳。若者はもっとタイトに生きねえとな。若いうちから楽しちゃろくな大人になれないぞ。
どうか。しかしお前に言われると説得力があるな。
He's living proof of that argument.
そうか？なんだ、今日の遠野はやけに素直じゃないか。よしよし、じゃあ菓子パンを一つくれてやりますか。
だから食べ物はいいって。俺のことは気にせず食べろよ。昼休み終わっちゃうぞ。
あ、そう？んじゃ、遠慮なくいただきます。
Arihiko clasps his hands together and starts to eat his pastry. Credit where credit is due, Arihiko does know his manners.
お邪魔します。
She's here again. I hear a familiar voice. Ciel comes over, carrying what appears to be a lunchbox.
お？先輩って学食じゃなかったっけか？
いえ、別に食事は決まってないですよ。その日の気分で何でもありです。
Ciel produces a lunchbox from a cute little pouch. The box looks pretty big for her, given her frame.
気分ってことは、今日は早起きできたんで、お弁当を作ってきたってことですか？
そうなんです。今朝は珍しく7時前に目が覚めて。って何を言わせるんですか、遠野くんは。
いえ、そんなつもりはなかったんですけど。先輩、もしかして朝は弱い方？
はい、実は私早起きは苦手なんです。ボランティアの時はもう かなり無茶をしちゃってます。私の実家はパン屋さんでしたから、すっごく朝が早かったんです。けど私はどうしても朝に弱くて、もう子供の頃からお父さんに怒られてばかりでした。
A bakery. Arihiko and I glance at each other. I'm sure we're both picturing Ciel kneading dough with her delicate fingers before baking it in the wood-fired oven that she somehow has in her apartment. Look at this guy.
お父さんとの戦いは3年ほど続きましたが、最後には「お前を押し付けるのなら2人分働いた方がマシだ」とサジを投げられちゃいました。それ以来私は起きる時間に関してはわがままし放題だったのです。
Ciel puffs her chest, beaming with pride.
そうだったんですか。なんか意外ですね。先輩、ものすごくしっかりしてそうなのに。
はい、遠野くんの前では失敗しないように頑張ってますから。本当はですね、どっちかっていうと容量が悪い方なんです、私。
That might actually be true. Like her volunteer work for one thing. Someone who had everything figured out probably wouldn't spend their time working for zero profit.
そっか。でも俺、容量が悪い人の方が好きだよ。一緒にいると安心できる。
Arihiko nods in agreement.
それで朝が弱い先輩は大抵学食だったわけなのか。
そういうわけなので学食ばかりですけど、たまにはこうやってお弁当ぐらい作ります。出来合いものの寄せ集めですけど。お二人は学食派ですよね。
いや、俺たちもその日の気分だな。1年の頃は俺も姉貴に飯作ってもらってたんだけどよ、遠野のやつが学食だったりパン食だったりするから合わせてるうちにこうなっちまったんだ。
遠野くんは気分屋さんなんですね。
そうそう、こういう男と付き合うと疲れるだけだから先輩も気をつけな。
Ciel nods in agreement as she takes the lid off her lunchbox. Half of the round container is filled with rice and the other half with side dishes. It's a fairly standard lunch if somewhat large.
では、いただきます。隣の人の椅子借りていいでしょうか。
いないやつの椅子はみんなの椅子だよ。高田くんも先輩に座ってもらえて本望だろうし。
I half expect Ciel to put her lunchbox on my desk, but she sets it on her lap and begins eating. Arihiko stands across from her, tearing open his second pastry. Their voices fade into the background chatter as I blankly stare out of the window.
おや？遠野くん、お昼は食べないんですか？
はい、今日は気分じゃないので。
食べないって、それじゃあお腹空いちゃいますよ。
いいんです。今は食欲より体調ですから。それに昼を抜いたぐらいでどうにかなるほどやわじゃありませんし。
すごいなあ。私一食でも抜いたら動けません。お腹がペコペコになって倒れちゃいます。恥ずかしいですよね。普通の子よりたくさん食事はとってる方なのに、すぐお腹が空いちゃうんですから。
そんなことはないっす。先輩は他の女どもに比べて発育いいんすから。顔気分、燃費が悪いのは自然の摂理っすよ。
What is he talking about? You're just more developed. I'm not sure that was the smoothest way to do it, but Arihiko's words tie a bow on that conversation. We're all growing teenagers here, so she can eat as much or as little as she wants. Ciel's expression is indecipherable. I can tell if she's flattered or embarrassed.
でも遠野くん、本当にお昼ご飯を抜いて平気なんですか？
平気平気。丸1日ぐらい食事を断つのも珍しいことじゃないんだ。今日は朝食も食べたし、夜まで問題なしです。
それはどうかと思います。そんな生活してちゃ体壊しちゃいますよ。
大丈夫。ちゃんと体を見てくれる人もいますから。医者に体重を増やさないように注意もされてるし、たまに食事を抜いた方が俺はちょうどいいんです。体力は欲しいけど、やっぱりウエイトは絞らなくちゃね。
そうですか。男の子でもダイエットって考えるんですね。
Ciel looks up at me for a moment, contemplating something, and then closes the lid on her lunchbox.
用事を思い出したので失礼します。私のことは気にせず、むしろ今日の出来事は忘れていただけると助かります。
She quickly packs up her things and takes off.
かわいい。
An awestruck Arihiko nods to himself contentedly. Why is he so happy? Fifth period begins. I fight off the temptation of sleep as I scribble down notes during our classic literature class. Our school still doesn't allow note-taking on devices. They've said they'll switch to using tablets eventually, but it seems like it's going to take another couple of years. Either way, people rarely get in trouble for using their phones in class. It's one of those unspoken agreements. There are plenty of students who use their phones to check their texts, so look up information or just browse the internet. I've always preferred doing things the old-fashioned way, so I write everything by hand. What is happening now? It comes on without warning, a heightened accelerated sense of awareness. My vision begins to bend, folding and twisting around a single point. My sense of equilibrium shifts as if my brain were spinning on its axis. Everything morphs into a blurred mess. It feels like something is lurking at the back of my head, trying to drive me out of my own skull. I know this feeling. This is the dizzy spell right before my anemia hits. I should have seen this coming, always knew this was a possibility. Damn it, this hardly ever happens, but I'm going to pass out in class. Darkness shrouds my vision. I fumble for my desk, grabbing the side of it to steady myself. But it doesn't help. I can't put any strength into my fingers. All I can do is brace for the fall.
先生、ちょっといいっすか?
Just when I expect to lose control, I feel a hearty slap on my back.
遠野のやつ、調子が悪そうなんで保健室に連れて行きたいんですけど。
Before I know it, Arihiko is standing at my side.
遠野、具合が悪いのか?
I hear the teacher speaking to me from the front of the room.
いえ、これぐらい平気で。
ああ、全然ダメだそうです。こりゃ早退させた方がいいんじゃないですか?
Arihiko's booming voice overshadows my attempt at a reply.
そうか。先生も遠野の体のことは聞いている。遠野、体調が優れないなら保健室で休むか、早退して帰っていいんだぞ。
I can't tell if he's just nice to a fault. He seems to have believed Arihiko wholeheartedly.
ほら、 帰っていいとよ。そんな青い顔しやがって。まずいと思ったらすぐに言わねえとわからねえだろうが。
Arihiko scowls and slaps me across the back.
それじゃあ、早退させてもらいます、先生。
The teacher nods approvingly.
悪い、アリヒコ。いらない心配をかけさせた。
気にすんな。中学からの腐れ縁だからな。お前が貧血でぶっ倒れそうな雰囲気ってのはすぐにわかんだよ。
Arihiko returns to his seat. Somehow I get up from my seat and carry myself out of the room. What is happening to him? I exit the school. I decided to pass on resting in the nurse's office at this time of day, so there's a good chance I just end up sleeping until dark. Instead, I decide it would be better to make a trip back to the mansion.
ちょっとは楽になってきたかな。
It must be thanks to the fresh air. 7 years ago, I survived a life-threatening injury and the price I paid is my chronic anemia. When I first left the hospital, I used to collapse just about every day. And while I've lost a lot of opportunities from this, I have never felt like I missed out on anything important, thanks to the support of the people around me. After reaching adolescence, most of my symptoms stopped surfacing, at least as long as I didn't move around too much. Though every now and again, I'll still get dizzy and lose consciousness for no reason. I'm lucky Arihiko was around today. I probably wouldn't or would have fallen on my face if he weren't. So basically anemia is like you don't really have a lot of blood. Is that it? Something like that, right? I breathe deeply, sending a volley of fresh air into my lungs. Struggling against the dull waters swirling in my head, I make my way from school. But then again, remember this game? I said Tsuki? Like Tsuki means vampire? And he has anemia? Coincidence? Probably not. I turned onto the street leading to the station. I don't believe it. Part of my brain must still be spacing out. By force of habit, I almost went through the ticket gate. I don't live with the Arimas anymore. I live in the Tono mansion now, so there's no need for me to catch a train. Basically like you're super tired, I guess. Yeah, I still don't feel well. Or you're lightheaded. I put a hand to my forehead and realize I have a slight fever. No point in heading home if I'm going to pass out on the street before I get there.
しょうがないな。ほんと。
Yeah, I should have stayed in the nurse's office. Disappointed by my own frailty, I carefully prop myself on a bench. Maybe I'll just rest here until I feel better. And then it's gonna wake up 6 hours later. Absent-mindedly, I watch the crowds in front of the station. It's just past 2 in the afternoon. The city is as busy as ever. People stream past in waves. Each and every one of them is far too absorbed in reaching their destination to bother looking at who's around them. The place is swarming with people, yet everyone's too immersed in their own little world to notice. They're each the main character in their own story. Today is just another day in this story of their lives. Despite seeing perfectly well, they spend every waking moment in willful ignorance. Their days never intersected, nor do their respective paths deviate. Preferring to expend as little effort as possible to reap the most basic level of comfort, it seems the people have chosen a life of individualism to only interact when absolutely necessary. I don't know if it's my fever, but something has me feeling sentimental.
帰ろう。
I'm feeling better anyway, and the longer I sit here, the longer I'll dwell on this stuff. Lifting myself from the bench, I join the masses. I start for the mansion. My head is still heavy from the anemia. Right now, all I want to do is lock myself in my room, close my eyes, take off my glasses, and just breathe. Oh, ain't that the main character? Not main character, but ain't this a big character in this series? Like when I saw Tsukihime for the first time, yeah, this lady was always like the front page of, or like let's say the poster child. Yeah, this girl here in blonde hair. I'm almost certain time itself has stopped. Even the font changed. Look at that. Every part of me is being drawn in the moment, forever imprinting itself onto my memory. Golden hair, crimson eyes. Honestly, I actually thought this girl was the main character of this story. But I guess she's just one of the, like the main character, I mean. The protagonist, but yeah, our protagonist is actually Shiki, and then she's, I guess, one of the other main characters. White clothes against porcelain skin, pure as driven snow. Not a blemish to be found, like a sacred summit yet untainted by man. Oh my god, the music. Thump. My pulse skyrockets. Bodily rhythms go haywire. My veins and arteries dilate. Every nerve in my body fires as this phantasm feverishly warms my spinal cord. To say I'm captivated would be an understatement. I stopped walking what feels like ages ago. As she leaves my peripheral vision, I turn around to not lose sight of her. I realize I haven't been breathing. I feel nauseous. I can't breathe. The pain is unbearable. I can't remember how to breathe. My throat is on fire. My eyes feels like they're about to burst. My palms are slippery, yet deprived of blood. My fingers are so cold they're numb. I am drenched in sweat. Look at her face, man. Blonde hair, very light white skin, I guess. And then the eyes is just red. I recall that I'm still an animal, still alive. That gets me breathing again. But my will, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't choose anything. All I wanted was to go home. My will snaps like a typewrote, and I plunge into the depths below. Wait, did he pass out again? I have to follow her. No. I have to follow that woman. I have to follow her, and speak with her. Dragging my frozen feet, I pant like a... What is that word? I follow after my fair prey. Why is that word censored though? Right? Yeah, why? Demon? I follow her like a demon? The woman walks slowly. She has no idea I exist. Questions, one after another, graze the back of my mind. She doesn't know I exist. That's so goddamn stupid. Could she be the one? She hasn't noticed me yet, so she must be returning from something. She's probably exhausted, out of strength, which means this is it, my chance to know her? What is the word? What do you think? For sure. I wonder why there's like a censored there. I want to... How do I read this? Taste this ripened fruit. When was I last satiated? I want to pursue her, to tear her apart. Not for self-gratification or mere sex, something more primal. I want to savor her, to bring her low. I can remember, every fiber of my being wants to blank her. I can remember the first time. I sigh, but the breath doesn't feel like mine. I clawed my chest to stem my emotions from bursting. The woman weaves through the crowd looking delectable. My throat is on fire. I haven't been breathing. What about it? Of course I haven't. A blank like that would get anyone going. I take it out of my bag and slide it into my pocket as I walk. My fingers trace along the iron. I can't believe my luck. I even have the necessary tools. Incredible, I'm so close. Our secret rendezvous has me nearly over the edge. I should keep my distance, so she doesn't notice, so no one gets in my way. We are total strangers, so I need to track her scent as naturally as I can. She enters an apartment complex. Automatic glass doors, tight security. Non-residents can't even enter the lobby. I wrap around to the emergency exit, stash my jacket in the shadows, and cut enter. The lobby is empty. I look at the elevator. The light is stopped at the top floor. Click. I call the elevator with the button enter. How do you even know where to stop though? What floor? I shiver as soon as I cross the threshold. Her scent remains, causing my lips to curl. This is exciting. Caged in this cramped box, I grip the weapon in my pocket and wait. What is happening with Shiki, man? She's so close. In just a few moments, I can finally blank her. Exit the elevator. The hall should be empty. I vacate the box to the other end of the corridor, still empty. I can't think. Only a single word lingers in my brain. Woman. That woman. I'm going to. I arrive at the third room. This is the one. All the other rooms are empty. So are you sure? I'm sure. All animals have a decent sense of smell. Whether we like it or not, some have simply forgotten how to use it. Pitiful, unforgivable, worthless. Civilization's obsession with compassion has instead dealt us an invisible, fatal blow. I move to the ring bell but stop myself. My glasses are in the way. I can't do anything unless I take them off.
いい？決して軽はずみな気持ちで物を見ちゃダメだからね。
A woman said that to me long ago. Right now, I can't remember her name or what she looked like. I slowly remove my glasses. The lines squirm, wrinkling my vision. Even I don't understand. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? What does Shikitono want to do with that woman? I don't know. So I ring the bell.
はい。
She actually answered? I hear a voice, the door opens. In that instant, I slide through the gap and into the room. The woman tries to speak, but it's too late. Never will I hear the voice of the woman I so crave. Wait, he's gonna just stab her. What? Everything is finished before it can reach me. The sound of metal on the metal rings the moment I enter the room. Was it the sound of the door? The grinding of my thoughts? A siren signaling the end? All wrong, then what is it? The answer is obvious. There's only one thing it could be. It's a climaxing sigh of my knife leaving its sheath. I pass through the lines running across the woman's body. Why did he do this though? Yeah. I stab, I cut, I slice. I carve, severing piece after piece, until nothing is left untouched by death. All in all, 17 lines across her body. 17 lines? Throat, back of the head, a right eye to the lips, a right upper arm, a right forearm, right finger, left elbow, left thumb, the middle finger, left breast, a lower rib cage to the heart, 2 from the stomach to the belly, inner left thigh and outer thigh, left shin, across the toes on the left foot. Jesus. Why is this so random, man? Like it was I guess yeah, last time it was just starting. Like the suspicious things, but yeah, this episode it's like overdrive for some reason. It takes less than a second, no longer than a mere passing glance. In the blink of an eye, it's over. She's dismembered into 17 lumps of flesh. Oh my god. A dumbstruck voice reaches my ears. The reality hasn't set in that the voice belongs to me. I can't even show this though. I'm gonna get banned. I feel another flurry of dizziness take hold. Look at that, literally her head. Chunks of something are scattered in front of me. Can you even do that with a little knife? The marble floor is covered in an ever-expanding red liquid like someone tipped over a bucket. The smell of blood assaults my nostrils. No entrails have been spilled, the cuts are clean. But a red mess creeps steadily over the ground. It's strange, there's nothing in the room except for me and the woman's scattered remains. The pool is a vivid crimson. The knife is still in my hand. Of course she is. I mean, obviously, look at this. No human could survive something like this. Who gives a shit about why? Just now, with his own 2 hands, Shikitono butchered a woman he's never seen before in his life. I must have. Or am I wrong? But I don't have a reason, so this can't be. It can't. I never had a reason to do this, so this can't be. It can't. I'm the only one here. Someone else might have been here before. But I'm the only one left alive, so this can't be. It can't. No, I had a reason to. I didn't mean to. I wasn't in my right mind. Maybe I never was, so this can't be. It can't. It just can't. The pool of red continues to swell. A slow, slick wave. It's almost at my feet now. I try to lift my feet, but it's too late. The woman's red blood is viscous, like tar. Threads stretch from the floor, clinging to my raised soul. Red blood. It's oozing red because you butchered her.
ない。
That's right. It wasn't me. It can't have been. It wasn't me. This must be... Oh, wait. Oh, we gotta... Yeah, I can't even go to number 2. Yeah, I can't... For some reason, it doesn't even go to number 2. That's it. This is a terrible dream. But for some reason, the smell of blood feels so fresh, so real.
違う。
No. No, no, no. You didn't kill her. Or you did kill her.
だって理由が。
Of course you had a reason. When you saw her, you could only think of one thing.
俺は
Yes, Shikitono wanted to kill that woman. In that moment, that was all that mattered. My mind had just melted away, so I couldn't put it into words.
違う。
That stench of blood is making me sick to my stomach. The contents of my stomach flow up. Crimson seeps into my eyes. My head spins. I kneel in the sea of blood. Oh my god. Bile rushes up my throat. I empty the contents of my stomach. Sobbing, I throw up every last bit of food, every last drop of my fluid in my body. There is nothing left in me. But as if to deny what had happened, to undo everything and turn back time, my body forcibly continues to heave. It hurts. My innards feel like they're burning. Tears continue to stream down my face, and I collapse onto the ground like garbage. I am awash in red. Pain seeps through me as I see crimson everywhere. It feels like a dream. My tears keep spilling. I'm miserable because I killed someone. No, that's not right. I mercilessly butchered someone for no reason whatsoever, so I turned her body into chunks of flesh in a flash. I don't understand what's happening. Why do I feel like this? Why did I kill her for no reason? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really understand, honestly. Like, what is happening? This is so random. Like, it just instantly happened.
嘘だ。
None of this feels like reality. Yeah, I had one of my usual dizzy spells, and I've been dreaming this whole time.
嘘だ。
How can one just little knife do this to a person? I mean, your eyes, I guess. That's why the cuts are so precise, because of your magic eyes. What do you call them? Mystic eyes? Even with the butcher's saw, I'm pretty sure this should have taken all day. Mystic eyes, right? It was the same in Witch and the Holy Night. Mystic eyes? This can't be possible with just a knife. Those lines never existed in the first place. I've been fooling myself into thinking.
嘘だ。
Bile drips from my lips. I'm covered in it from my chin down. There's crimson mixed in. My stomach, despite being empty, continues to squirm and contract, causing my esophagus and throat to bleed. It hurts. That's how I know. This isn't a dream. I'm just lying to myself.
全部嘘だ。
I knew all along. I craved the woman from the moment I saw her. The same goes for my eyes. I knew the lines meant I could cut anything I see like paper. And I knew deep down that this applied to humans as well. But I never gave it a second thought. I was intent on living on an ordinary life. If I was capable of killing a person like this, I should have gouged my eyes out or at least shunned human contact.
ごめん、先生。
I'm so sorry. It was such a simple promise, yet I couldn't keep my word.
俺はまだ
I don't know. The impulse that was so strong just moments ago seems to have faded entirely. But the thought of fighting the urge didn't even cross my mind.
この女を殺す。
As if it were perfectly natural, I followed through, thinking nothing else. So the answer is simple. I must be insane. It probably began 7 years ago. Ever since the accident that should have killed me. Ever since I miraculously returned from the brink of death. I hear the distant sound of rain. The long and gentle hiss of rainfall touching down. My head is hazy. My throat aches with every breath. I can't help but wince.
シキ様、
Oh, Hisui. Suddenly I sense a person, a voice by my side. Oh, this is the room, the house.
自分の部屋だ。
I find myself lying in my own bed. I put on the glasses that are placed next to my pillow.
おはようございます、シキ様。
翡翠。
はい。お体の具合はいかがでしょうか？
What a strange question to ask. How am I feeling? Why would I?
なん
That's a good question. Why? Am I sleeping here?
俺は人を殺し
I stopped short of saying it. The reasoning part of me hits the brakes, impelling me to not utter that.
翡翠。俺どうしてここに。
覚えていらっしゃらないのですか、シキ様。
Hisui furrows her brow ever so lightly. Or brow, I
学
mean.
校の方からシキ様は早退したというお電話がありました。ですが夕方になっても帰ってこられず、姉が探しに行ったところ、公園でお休みになっていたそうです。
公園って近くの公園。
はい。シキ様はベンチで休まれており、その後、ご自分の足で屋敷までお帰りになられました。
嘘だろ。そんな覚え全くないんだけど。
シキ様の記憶が定かではないのは、そうおかしなことではないと思います。貧血による衰弱で、シキ様は意識が混濁していたようなので。
I don't remember anything. Still, I can't deny any of what Hisui has told me.
ああ、もう夜の9時なんだ。全然記憶にないや。
はい。お屋敷に戻られたシキ様は、眠りたいとだけ告げて、お部屋で休まれたのです。お医者様をお呼びしようとしたのですが、シキ様はいつものことだからと。
Honestly, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it actually happened and that, let's say, Hisui and Kohaku are not just saying This stuff to Shiki, right? They're hiding it. Who knows, man? But yeah, stuff is happening right now. And we don't even know it's a dream or not.
そうか。確かに貧血で倒れるのはいつものことだけど。
But this time was different. I killed someone. No, wait.
翡翠。俺、どんな格好をしてたんだ？
は？
だから服装。俺のシャツとか靴とか、その血で。
They should have been soaked in it.
四季様の制服でしたら汚れていましたので洗濯をしておりますが。
洗濯って、あんな血だらけの服を。
確かに泥にまみれてはおりましたが、血液らしきものはありませんでした。それに汚れていたのはシャツとズボンだけで、上着は特に何も。
That can't be right. I was kneeling in a sea of blood. My arms and legs should have been stained red.
四季様、何か良くない夢でも見られていたのですか？先ほどまでうなされていたようですし、今もお顔の色が優れません。
Izumi looks directly at me.
夢って、あれ
A
は。
dream. A dream again. Couldn't have been a dream. The sensation. Can you stop showing this man the smell of blood? That woman in white, a miracle given flesh.
いや、そうだよな。あんなのは悪い夢だ。
Yume. I let out a relieved sigh. That's right. It was nothing more than a horrible dream. I never do something that would break my promise with Master, especially without a decent reason.
目が覚めた。
Honestly, I don't really know. Right? Me personally, I don't really know. But if this, I mean, it feels like this was real, but maybe, yeah, maybe the people here in the mansion are just hiding stuff, right?
四季様のご気分さえよろしければ、夕食の支度をいたします。
Like they know something about Shiki that no one knows. And that's why they're very strict with him.
いや、夕食は。
I know it was only a dream, but I still can't get the color or smell of blood out of my head.
ごめん、いらない。今晩はこのまま眠ることにする。それより翡翠。
はい。何でしょうか、四季様。
そのさ、俺、夕方に帰ってきたらしいけど、秋葉はなんて言ってた？
秋葉様なら、その時間はお帰りになられてはおりませんでした。2時間ほど前にお帰りになられた折、四季様のご容体をお伝えしておきましたが。
Isui gives me an inquisitive look as if to say, what about it?
いや、別に何でもないんだ。帰ってきてまだ3日目なのに迷惑をかけて、呆れてるだろうなって。
確かに秋葉様はご気分を害されておりましたが、呆れているというわけではなさそうでした。
Isui takes a step back after she speaks.
それでは失礼します。何かご用がおありでしたらお呼びください。
ああ、ありがとう。もう一つ聞き忘れてた。
はい。何でしょう、四季様。
外、雨が降ってるんだね。いつから降り始めたのかな、これ。
四季様がお帰りになられる前からです。
Really? I don't remember that either. I guess my anemia was particularly bad this time. I should have just rested at school.
おやすみ。 今日は本当にすまない。琥珀さんにもお礼を伝えておいてくれ。
かしこまりました。それではおやすみなさいませ。
夢だったんだ。
The words feel bleak coming from my lips. Nothing feels real. Not a horrible dream. Nor the fact that it was a dream. The rain outside falls hard. My head is still a little heavy. I peer at my chest. My scar from 7 years ago stands out starkly against my skin, like a burn mark. The knife. The knife my father left me is sitting on the desk in my room. It was a dream. There's no way it was anything else. I repeat those words in my head to convince myself and close my eyes. I exhale deeply like I'm trying to expel some deep-seated odor from my lungs. My consciousness fades and I'm ushered into a deep, dark slumber. When I was a child, I remember someone urging me to never tell a lie I didn't believe myself. That was something else, man. Oh, we ended the day, I guess. But yeah, that was really something else. Very, I'll say, it was so graphic, right? Like, I didn't expect that. Yeah. No, I thought that this game would have, I guess, like normal, or let's say fighting scenes, supernatural scenes, much more of a thrilling scenes, right? But I didn't expect it to be like super graphic like that. And it was just insane. You could see the precise cuts, right? That he made on that woman's body. You could see part of her hair, part of her head, her arms, her fingers, the details that they put there on a scene like that. Yeah, my god, just my god, is that what I'm gonna say? My god, really. What is this? But yeah, it just makes the game, or the story, I mean, yeah, it's much more thrilling. Things are happening now. We spent a couple of episodes just, I guess, having like Shiki having a normal time, and now it's turning into this. We don't even know if it's a dream, it's not a dream. Who knows anymore, right? But yeah, for me personally, I don't think it's a dream. Maybe it did happen, but then again, yeah, that woman there with the blonde hair, like she's always, like I've seen that character, I mean, like let's say posters or character art. So she has a big role in this game, obviously. So how is that gonna work out though, right? If her body was cut like that. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. But anyways, we are gonna continue this and do more of Tsukihime, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.